I just couldn't stop crying. I was like, I'm so excited. It was the biggest blessing, and I didn't know that I like needed that big of a blessing in my life. I'm Tomi Pirtle. I'm a freshman at Texas Tech. I'm the oldest of, there's 3 younger siblings. One's 17 now, one just turned 13, and then my youngest sister has Down syndrome and she turns 9 in April. When I got to the age where I could babysit, like I was always the babysitter for my family. Like, I was always watching my little siblings.
So talk to me about your parents. Are you close with your parents?
Yes, I am close to my parents. Going into my senior year, they did get a divorce, and that was really hard. And after that, I felt like I kind of drifted from them. But like moving to college and like realizing how much like I do need them and they like do for me, like I think I've grown closer with them. Like even though I'm away, I think I've grown closer with them. Super close. We like anything that happens, like she's the first person I call, and I can text about anything, and like she always has the right answer and always knows what to say. Gosh, he's like, I feel like we do everything together. Like all like my favorite memories, like concerts and stuff like that, like they're always with him. He's a good like person. Like I'm like, I want my husband to like be like that.
Did you always grow up in Sulphur Springs?
Kind of.
Okay.
We moved to Sulphur Springs when I was 10. My dad like stopped coaching, so that's when we moved to Sulphur Springs, and we've been there ever since.
What was that transition like, being a 10-year-old moving to a whole different town?
It wasn't that hard for me because I was in dance. I didn't feel like an outsider because I grew up with those girls and they just like took me in, like I'd been at that school the whole time. And having that place that I could go after school, and like the community in that was like one of the best parts of growing up. And then like seeing like all like the hometown like traditions, like Stew Festival or Dairy Fest or things like that, really like I was like, oh, I want to be in Dairy Fest, or oh, are we going to Stew this year? Like it's just like something like I looked forward to, and I think helped me like love Sulphur Springs as much as I do.
Tell me a little bit about dance. It's all you've mentioned since we've started. Who did you go through for dance?
Sulphur Springs Center for Dance with Megan Ray. I started, oh gosh, when I graduated, I was on my 11th year. So I started in 2nd grade. When I signed up for dance, I was like, this is like where I want to be. That's something I miss the most about being in college, is just like having those girls. Like we didn't get along all the time, but like we'd come to dance and like you could talk about anything and like it would stay there, and they were so understanding. And like Megan, like especially last year with my parents' divorce, like she was just like always like a good shoulder, like just to talk about anything, and there was no judgment, and she just allowed everyone just to grow.
So let's talk about college. When did college come to Tomi's mind?
I think it's like always been there. There's never been anyone in my family that like went away to college. I toured Tech and I toured A&M, and my mom, like she could tell by the way I was acting at both places that Tech is where I wanted to be. I knew that when I applied for college, like the #1 scholarship I had to apply for was Bright Star. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I had to make the deadlines and do what I needed to do. That's why I was always hard on myself about grades, is because I knew like no matter what, like it would pay off. And so I just was like, I have to be able to apply and try my hardest to get it. So at least my parents knew that I was trying to help them pay for me to go through school.
So walk me through that application. What was it like for you personally?
It felt like I had to like make myself seem like a different person for them. Like it was just an easy like, hey, like this is me.
You applied, you wrote your essay, you went through your interview.
Yes.
Now you're waiting.
That was the hardest part, was the waiting. And then I remember being at school the day of, like when they were telling everyone, and everyone was like, so-and-so got called to the office, so-and-so got called to the office. And I was just like, okay.
What was it like hearing, hi Tomi, my name is Debbie Gillis, and I'm happy to present you with the Bright Star Scholarship?
It was just like, I was just like, wow, like this is real. Like I get to go to college without like all this stress on me. And it was like that's like a core memory, like walking in there and like seeing everyone, and everyone like clapping, and like everyone like teary-eyed, and then like me crying, and then like it was just such a surreal feeling. And calling my parents and telling them crying about it like it just made me so excited, like that this was actually like a dream come true.
You not only got a scholarship, but you basically got a second family.
Yeah.
What's that been like?
It's been like I don't even know how like to describe it. Like I'll randomly text Robin and I'll be like at dinner with my friends, and it's just knowing that I have like people in my corner supporting me.
With what you've been given, a lot.
Yeah.
How is Tomi going to pay that forward in the future?
I plan to move back to Silver Springs or like stay close, and I want to be on the like committee and like help like decide like all the things that they decided for us, and just like getting to come back and like help my community in a way that they've helped me tremendously, I think.
What would be that piece of advice for students who want to apply for the scholarship and they're holding back because they're like, they won't like me?
I feel like you're never gonna know anything if you don't try for it. Just because you don't get it doesn't mean that they didn't like you. It's just like, it's just was God's plan for the certain people to get it.